Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 12 of the Internationalist podcast.
In the one location.
One location, finally, new settings yet again, and we do apologise if you're watching on YouTube and you can see the lines from the lights. It's not our fault, it's dark outside nearly. The lighting will be even worse outside.
It's like 4 o'clock.
Yeah, this is what happens when it gets to nearly June. But, mate, how are you doing?
Well,
It's been a minute.
It's been a long time.
It has been a minute.
It's been a hiatus. We've had 2 weeks off.
Yeah,
You're back
I am back.
on the right side of the country.
Right side of the country. Yes, we do apologise for missing last week's episode. I was in literally no man's land.
Now, there's a special edition. It just took 2 weeks to make this episode. It's a high quality, high caliber episode.
Okay, let's not get our hopes up too high.
It's a special episode because 2 of us are in the same spot, in the same state, saying the same thing.
Saying the same thing.
This room echo. But thank you for joining us. We're back with hopefully more consistent episodes now.
Well, yeah, now that we're here again, everything
Beyond.
should be a little bit better. We're hoping that the sound's going to be a little bit better as well now that we're not coming across
Yeah.
on delays and whatever, all that sort of stuff. So hopefully it goes alright. We've also got Pork behind the camera. Again, all 3 of us are sitting in the same place. Pork, how are you, mate?
I'm good. Glad I can see your faces in one room this time. And there's no chance of cheating.
Oh yeah.
There's still chance of cheat. I overheard before, I heard Millsy whisper to Pork, show me your laptop, mate, so I can get the answers right.
I don't think
No, I
that
don't
was-
think that'll pick
I
up on
don't
the
think
mic.
that
I
was
don't
a
think that'll
dot.
pick up on the mic.
Good.
He said, show me the answers, basically. So, I've
No.
got proof that he cheats every week, which is how we get the answers. And you still lost in the last episode.
Did I lose?
I got more answers right than you
But
did.
is
So
that
yes.
losing?
In the last episode, yes.
Let me ask you this. When you play cricket, if you bat second and you fail to reach the amount of runs that the team who batted first
Yeah.
got, do you lose?
Not necessarily. It could be.
Okay.
It could be a draw.
Okay. No, you lose. No, because then you would have the same amount, you bozo.
It could be a draw even if you got less
But then
runs.
you've got the same amount.
No, even if you got less runs, it could be a draw.
Okay, I'm sick of you
It's called
already.
Test cricket.
You know, I wish I wasn't here. I wish I was back in Cairns. I wish I was
How do you think I feel?
Yeah, you're upset because you can't cheat without me catching you this time. I'll be keeping my eye on you. Anyway, Paul, what have you got for us before we continue absolutely waffling?
We are going to move straight on to Millsy's milk.
Yes! My favourite segment!
So, maybe I should start getting a chocolate milk in the segment.
I can get you a regular milk.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, this week is the most mid milk that's ever been milked.
Okay.
It is German Muller milk. Muller milk is the brand there. They come in all your classic Big M, equivalent of Big M but for Germany.
Okay.
You got your banana, your strawberry, but what makes their chocolate milk so mid is that their chocolate milk has hazelnuts in it.
You see, I'm with you on that. We saw that when we were in... Where were we? Vietnam.
Yeah.
Hazelnut has a place in chocolate sometimes, but not in my milk.
Yeah.
Not in my milk.
But it's not just straight, there's no straight chocolate milk option. It's chocolate milk with the hazelnuts or nothing. Not my favourite, but to its fairness, it goes down well. It has a lot of flavour to it. And it's fresh milk, it's not long life milk, which
That's good.
is a struggle in some parts of the world. But yeah, so I've got to give it to the German representative of chocolate milk. It's currently, I'll put it 3rd place at the moment out of 5. I'll put it mid-tier.
Has it been 5?
Yeah, we got Ghana up top.
Yeah.
Then we've got a bit of a recap here, and then we got Danish chocolate milk in number 2.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Then we did Australia.
Then we got German Muller milk now,
Yeah.
and then we got Big M and Oak
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
we
did
did.
one.
Yeah, we did them separately. Yeah.
for
yeah,
a bit
that's
of
right. So how does the chocolate milk in Germany? How does it rank in terms of pricing? Let's say, because what we were saying about the Danish one, beer versus chocolate
Yeah.
milk. what's the comparison beer v chocolate milk in Germany?
Muller milk, from memory, when I last brought it, was €1.10 for your standard, like 550ml bottle. So
That's
about the
pretty
same
good.
price as beer.
That's pretty good.
But don't forget German beer, you can also buy a really bad beer for 16 cents. So it's probably the equivalent of like one good beer.
I take that. What's the word I'm looking for? Exchange rate. I
Yeah.
take that exchange rate.
No,
Chocolate milk beer. That's not bad.
10 a.m. with your breakfast, you can have a chocolate milk
Or a beer.
and you're not feeling left out by not picking the beer.
I guess so. I can't argue with that. So, because you were saying Danish chocolate milk, you can sit there and drink litres and litres of it.
Yes.
Australian chocolate milk, you were saying a similar sort of gig.
Yeah.
How much, because it's a different flavour here,
How much more milk?
how much more milk could you get down here? We've
Imagine
got a ghost in the studio.
That would
We
be
have a
good.
ghost in the studio.
Um,
Paul, could you mind closing the door for us? Thank you,
let's
mate.
address that. But I think we could do
Yeah, just push up on the...
now.
No, to the top one.
Pork's going to off topic. We're going to black pork out
Should.
because he's going to be the stig. He's going to be the
No,
international.
his name's
stig.
Pork. All we know is he's called the pig.
Yeah. We're going to black him out. But no, you could definitely drink like, I reckon peak I was drinking 3 or 4 bottles a day. So that's 2 litres a day, quite comfortably.
Okay, but not as much as just chocolate
Well,
milk.
no, because I don't like the hazelnut.
Okay.
Like,
No,
it's
that's fair.
drinkable.
That's fair. So, if you don't like the hazelnut, how are you ranking it higher than just the regular Big M and O?
Because they're not high quality chocolate milks. They're
Okay, they're your
they're
standard.
synthetic products.
They're your standard. What is it? $4? I feel like it's gone up. It might be nearly
$4
$5
for
for
2
2 litres of
yeah.
a Big M. Maybe more for
The
Oak.
issue with it is, if you go on the ingredients, it says like milk and then like 0.23% fake chocolate powder. There's no like actual chocolate in it. Like even though this has hazelnut in it, it still has actual chocolate in it.
Well,
Like if you don't shake it, there is a thick layer of chocolate at the bottom of the Muller milk.
that is what you want to be
If
fair.
I don't shake my Big M,
You've still got chocolate milk.
I've just got chocolate
Yeah,
milk.
yeah,
I've
yeah.
got
No,
chocolate
that's
powder.
that's fair. We can work with that.
I think that that's satisfactory.
Basically, all we've picked up in the 5 milks that we've done, if you want a good chocolate milk, leave Australia.
Yeah, I can run with that.
Yeah, we do fantastic research here. We really do.
It's consumer advice.
Recommendations. We
I'm
don't
doing
do consumer
advice, you can do
Wow.
recommendations.
Okay. Yeah. My recommendation this week is. I actually do have a recommendation this week. Don't drive 16 hours in a day. Completely changing the topic here, but obviously I was in Cairns and I drove from Cairns to Melbourne in 2.5 days.
With adequate rest stops in between after
Yes, of
every
course,
5 hours,
of
and you
course.
took a half an hour nap.
Every 2 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, of course. And yeah, that's a big day. Don't do it. I think. Can you double check how far it is, Melbourne to Cairns? I believe it's about 3,800 kilometres.
It's just wider than the diameter of the moon from memory.
No, it's not. That's
Oh, that was
cross.
rock art.
That's a cross. No, that's a cross.
No, remember we had the pork?
Did we?
Pork, remember this argument? We're going to bring a snip of this back. We were like from Melbourne to Lockhart or Melbourne to Cairns. Oh, that's that's longer than the moon.
Could be. It could be.
So
But
what do you want? Kilometres or hours?
kilometres.
Or both? Alright.
Kilometres. I know how many hours it took. I drove it.
Oh, actually, and the most direct route from where we are right now to Cairns
I didn't take the most direct route.
is 2,800
Yeah, I
kilometres.
didn't take the most direct route.
He went inland a bit.
I think
But-
I took. Anyway, the point is, yeah, it's about 3,000, a little bit more kilometres. It's a long drive. Don't do it by yourself. To be perfectly honest with you.
Get some friends.
Yeah, get some friends. It was actually quite fortunate that I had these boys that I could just sort of ring up and kind of have a chat to. But even then, I went through like a 4-hour block where I was just getting no
No
reception.
reception.
So my podcasts weren't playing, my music wasn't playing. I couldn't get hold of these boys. It was pitch black. I was driving random like country roads where I'm not sure if I'm gonna get driven off the road by a road
Is the
train.
A5 a random road?
Bro, it's no, it's not, it's not,
It's
but
an
it
A
looks
road.
it. It looks it. Like you drive through, it doesn't look like your standard motorway. You just get road trains coming at you, which fortunately, if you're driving at night, you can
It's
see from
good,
years
yeah.
away. But then you get kangaroos and wallabies and whatnot. There's heaps of roadkill. It's still like 110 zone or whatever. Maybe it's
Yeah.
100. I can't remember what it is.
The
but
90 zone. Ethan
it's-
was driving responsibly.
Mate, I was doing 60. That's why it took me 16 hours. No, the point is, it's a hard drive to do. And also, don't drive through Sydney, full stop.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, speaking of
Oh.
Sydney, I have some Sydney news.
You like it now?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
So we were whinging in one of the episodes before about all the speed cameras and the traffic
Yes.
cameras and red light cameras and all that sort of stuff, and the phone cameras as
Yeah.
well. Well, bad news for anyone who doesn't like wearing a seatbelt. They're now bringing in seatbelt cameras as well, which are going to function in the same way that the phone cameras do. They take a snippet of you, and if you're not wearing your seatbelt, you're in strife.
How many people do you think that's really going to get?
Not many.
Yeah, like, why
think-
waste the money?
Look, I agree. I think it's a complete waste of money, especially when you think about some of the crime rates in some of the outer cities.
Yeah.
Put some money into solving that. I literally, as I was driving through Sydney, I've developed a list.
From Sydney.
While I was
Sydney
driving
accent.
through Sydney, I saw two people in like standstill traffic get out of their cars and start fighting each other. Like genuinely started fighting each
Banks
other.
down specials.
Yeah, genuinely just got out and started like shouting and pushing and then just full on scrapping each other. And I was fascinated by it. I was thoroughly
Yeah.
enjoying myself. But I just remember going, not wearing seatbelts is what they
Yep.
think their biggest
Oh, yeah.
issue is.
If they're a car, they're not wearing a seatbelt.
I think so. If you die, that's on you.
But-
Also, though, what happens if you're wearing a T-shirt that's got a seatbelt on it? You know how you see those people with like the tuxedo T-shirts?
Oh, you know what we have to do now.
We're gonna have to test it.
We're now launching the international seatbelt T-shirt line
We're gonna have to test it.
into Sydney.
Yeah, or, you know, does that disguise it? Or what happens if you're wearing a dark shirt and they can't see that you're plugged in?
Yeah.
You know, like how good are these cameras going to have to be able to pick this sort of stuff up?
Facebook. Let's start selling on Facebook Marketplace T-shirts with seatbelts on them to people in Sydney.
I think there's a market for it.
How much
Let us
is a
know in the
fine?
comments if you want one.
Yeah, and let's figure out how much a seatbelt fine is.
And sell the T-shirts for that.
Yeah, and then we'll be like, this will stop any future fines.
Yeah. I think it was coming in 1st of July, something like that.
Everyone
so
better get a
you've
T-shirt.
still got a month to not wear your seatbelts. Anyone listening in Sydney, you've got 1 month to not wear your seatbelts. Otherwise, you're in strife.
If
So,
you drive under a camera.
Consumer recommendation: don't wear your seatbelts for the next month.
Consumer advice would be buy our T-shirt with a
With a
seatbelt on it.
seatbelt on it. But you know, I saw that and I just thought to myself, your roads are shit,
Yep,
your traffic's shit,
yep.
your crime is shit in some of those.
It's not even good
western
criminals.
suburbs. No, it's not good criminals. It's just criminals.
There's criminals. Yeah.
And you've got fellas scrapping in standstill traffic because everyone's so angry that they live in Sydney. Fix those, and then maybe you can address the seatbelts.
But do we really need another camera for that?
No, bro.
Even
No.
like the thing that gets me, the phones. Yeah.
Yes.
One, don't use your phone when you're driving if you're not good at driving. Fair enough. No, like think about it. When have you ever heard of like someone getting into an accident and dying whilst using their phone, where they've been bad at driving?
Always.
Yeah. You've never heard of a good driver die in an accident whilst
No.
using their phone.
No, I haven't.
And now they're getting penalised by cameras
Yeah,
for
exactly.
using their phone.
Exactly. The part that gets me about it, I understand why they have it, and you're exactly
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Don't get on your phone while you're driving. Sometimes you need maps.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't have the Apple CarPlay thing, the sat nav built in.
Don't have my
Sometimes-
Malway
yeah,
on the lap.
Yeah, exactly. Or you don't. You might not
Which was your
necessarily
word?
have one of those. You might not have one of the brackety. I don't even know what they're called. The brackety things that you stick your phone.
An
in.
Uber stand.
Yeah, you don't know. Yeah, that works. Yeah, you might not have one of those. So I have to every time I see a camera, if I've got my maps open, allegedly, I have to flip my phone upside down and then put it away somewhere where a camera won't pick it up.
You would have to do that.
Allegedly, if you were using your phone
Yeah.
for maps that wasn't in a holder
Yeah.
or on your sat nav, well then you wouldn't be using your phone. But you
Yes.
have to put it. You have to turn it around and put it away. Therefore, you have to grab your phone and move it around, which is more dangerous, I think,
No, I agree.
because obviously, 10 and 2 when you're driving all the time.
Yeah, well,
It has to be, unless you're driving a manual, in which case you change gears, but then you're back to 10 and 2. It's got to be done.
I think that maybe they should just equip every car with no electronics and just a Malway.
That covers your windscreen.
Yeah, like you
Yeah.
have, and you could have a Malway holder, like, you got a pew or something, a stand, one of those speech stands.
Yeah, Q.
Pew?
Q. Is it
Anyway,
not? So it's a Q.
we'll figure out what
Whatever
the
it
English is for that. But you have your book up here on the stand, blocking all your view, but at least you're not using your phone. At least you can
Yeah,
flick
exactly.
Yellow Pages. Instead of quickly getting your phone and saying, "Hey Siri, where's a noodle shop?" You can whip out that Yellow Pages while driving, look for noodle
I
shop.
found, where am I?
Yeah, where am I? Like, what a great
Yeah,
idea.
I think so. Oh, also, they'll tell you that, if you need to look at your directions, pull over. That is bad for fuel economy and bad for the environment.
And bad for, like, just road safety. What if it's a one-lane road, 100 zone on the freeway?
I'm going to pull over.
Do I need to take this exit?
Yeah.
No emergency pulling over lane. Let me just stop.
Yeah.
Put my hazards on so that I can check.
Yeah.
Like, riddle is that?
Because then a crash, that's bad for the environment as well.
Yeah.
Cars blowing up, that's not helpful.
I think we need an official statement on should my A5 map be in my car with me instead of my phone.
I think so. Either that, or the government needs to issue free grants for everyone to get a built-in sat-nav into their car.
Yeah, which is voice activated
Yes,
and works 100% of the time.
yes. So when I say to my sat-nav, call pork, it doesn't text my mother saying something outrageous.
Would you like pork for dinner tonight?
Yeah. Or if I say text pork and it goes, ask Millsy to pork. That's not what I said, boss.
Yeah, but
Settle down.
so yeah, I think we could solve road fatalities by government action.
I think so. And look, maybe there should be a maximum amount of road regulations. So if you're going to bring in the wear your seatbelt one, I know that
You got to get rid of one of the bad ones.
Yeah. So I should be allowed to drink drive if I'm wearing my seatbelt.
As a resident drink driver, Paul,
No.
what do you think of the seatbelt policy?
alleged resident drink driver.
Oh, they don't know who I look like anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
All they know, he's killed the pig.
Yeah, as the resident backstreet driver, what do you think of this policy? What, as the people, you're the voice of the people.
You're the voice of the people.
Look, I back it. Maybe there should be those rules put in place where road rules are followed more, but you leave more. You have more rule allowance within the suburbs that have more crime, like that sort of thing.
Oh, like you
Like you could do
only
this in
enforce
Sydney.
it where there's more crime.
Yeah.
Or, how about we just have it? Yeah, if there's a lot of crime in your area, the cops will enforce it. But like, say me and you, like we're just driving between our houses.
Mm.
We can do illegal stuff as long as everyone else is not doing illegal stuff. But like, we're all doing illegal stuff together. So it's socially acceptable.
Yes. Safety in numbers.
Yeah.
I like it.
We're all doing 100 in the 70
like it,
zone
I like
and not crashing. So the road's good enough to do 100 on. As voted by the people.
No, that makes sense to me.
And then if people keep crashing and dying,
It's their fault.
alright, no, okay. We will bring the limit
It sounds like a skill
down
issue
to 80.
to me.
We'll start doing it.
It sounds like a skill issue to me.
New license testing. Why don't we retest everyone's license when they
No,
have a
I'm
crash?
actually surprised that they don't.
Too
Because
much
once
effort.
you've got it, I know it is, but like, we get our full license at 18 years old, and we never have to do anything else with it. We could lose a leg, then maybe you might have a bit of
Yeah,
a
you'd
shit,
have to
but
do
you
the
can
test.
still drive an automatic, so they wouldn't.
Yeah, true.
You could lose an arm, but you drive an automatic, so you're fine. You know, you can be 70 and all they'll say is, oh, it needs glasses.
Yeah.
You know,
there
it's
is
like,
a point.
I
where
feel like
they-
there does actually need to be a point where you go, okay, there needs to be some license retesting here.
No, I agree.
But that's a different argument, and
But-
not one that we need to get into.
Let's roll on. What does Pork have for us?
Do you have any news to tell us?
I guess there is one news topic this week.
Mm.
There was an outrageous article written by the BBC, I think, this morning. So yesterday, depending on when this comes out, the other day in Iceland, a volcano went off. We were
Yes.
talking about this morning.
Yeah, we were.
And so the headline of the article, let me get it up. It was clearly written by someone who doesn't travel much. How safe is volcano tourism? Is literally the header here.
Right.
By Lynn Brown, if you want to go look at it. And we would invite Miss Lynn Brown, oh, maybe not Miss. We'll invite Lynn Brown to comment to this. But how safe is volcano tourism? Seriously, go jump. Tourism, it's not how safe is how safe is driving at 400 kilometres the wrong way on the freeway?
It's a
Not safe, but people do it.
It's a stupid question.
How safe is climbing Mount Everest? Not safe, but people do it. The point, you don't go, volcano tourism isn't a thing. You go to visit the area with the volcano because it's cool and
Well, because it's a volcano.
and it looks amazing, and adrenaline. It's called adventure.
Yeah, I mean, bro, it's an incredible piece of just natural
Beauty.
Yeah, it's
It's
an
what it's made
unbelievable
of.
thing. It,
Yeah.
and like hot beyond you can comprehend.
But I'm sorry.
Like,
But we don't need to start nannying tourism.
bro, it's an active volcano.
Yeah, like you know what you're signing up to.
Yeah, oh, exactly right. I think it's a stupid question. Like, obviously there's news there. Like, yes, the volcano has gone off. Could be affecting flight patterns, affecting air quality, affecting popular tourist attractions nearby.
But is volcanic tourism dangerous?
Yes.
If I jumped in it, yeah.
Yeah. No, you're spot on. but it's like, it's saying, you know, is skydiving safe?
Well, yeah, unless you hit the ground without the parachute.
Exactly. It's, the same, like, it's exactly the same
Yeah,
thing.
it's
You
the
can
same.
go and see the volcano, just don't jump in it.
Wait, it would be better. Here's the article headline. Are parachutes creating danger?
Well,
Like, I mean, I guess they are.
yes, I guess so.
But they're also creating safety at the same time.
It's a stupid question.
Volcanic tourism is arguably safer than than going to a volcano without tourist guides, because you're going with someone who knows the area really well, instead of me just walking up.
Yeah, you're spot on.
That's why they do.
You're spot on, man.
Yeah, it's safer.
The thing is, people are going to go see that sort of stuff, regardless of whether or not they allow for the tourist guides
Exactly.
and whatever. Like, it's something so amazing that so many people are just going to go, yes, I want to go see it before I die. It's something I have to do.
Yeah.
That type of volcano, whatever it is. So, if they're going to do it anyway,
Yeah.
you may as well make a little bit of money out of it. And you may as well make it a little bit safer
Safer.
for those involved, you know?
Yeah.
I think, it's a really silly question, man.
So Lynn Brown and the BBC, stop writing fake articles. Like maybe you're AI. Maybe Lynn Brown is the new AI writer. They've
Maybe.
asked AI write a garbage article to post
That's
on
what it is.
BBC
It's
Travel.
not necessarily like a fake article, but it's just a pointless
It's
one.
just it's
It's
just
a
fluff.
pointless one because anyone with half a brain looks at it and goes, is it safe? No. Is it particularly dangerous? No.
Yeah, but look, no. New Zealand, they had that volcanic eruption that killed people a few years ago. Because believe it or not, they were close to a volcano when it went off.
That could do it.
That'll probably do it. And
Yeah.
people didn't follow the safety procedures that were in place.
There you go.
So if people followed the safety procedures that were put in place around volcanic tourism, it would have been
It's-
okay.
Yeah, 100%, man. Completely different story. I don't know. Yeah. World's soft, man.
Yeah, well, that's my news. I guess it's two-pronged. One, if people want to do it, they're going to do it. Two, at least post reputable stuff on the BBC. You're meant to be a news outlet, not a fluff
Yeah.
outlet. If I want to stuff my pillow, I'll go get Duck Down, not BBC articles.
Yeah, mate. You know, you're spot on. My news is significantly more jovial.
Good.
We've got a lot less complaining. Nothing to do with travel news specifically, except for us.
What is travel news?
Well, I guess it is travel news, yes. We are leaving in 3 weeks.
We're leaving Australia.
Yes, we are leaving Australia in 3 weeks. The countdown is well and truly underway. It's been a long time in the making now, a lot of planning. I know that we've mentioned our initial sort of trip and that sort of stuff, but it is very, very soon.
25-ish days, depending on when you listen to this.
25-ish days, depending on when you're listening. So, it's a very, very exciting time for us. It means a lot more content coming out.
Yes.
There has obviously been a bit of a hiatus on the Internationalist channel. We've kind of just been coming up with some video ideas that are going to be a little bit more entertaining
Yep.
for you guys at home is probably the easiest way to put it. So,
And we've been time poor.
we have been time poor. It's been a busy couple of
There's
weeks.
been a lot of there's been a lot of structural change occurring.
Yeah,
at
there
the
has been.
Internationalist.
But very soon there'll be some videos that I guess into a little bit more. Go a little bit more into depth in the city. You'll see more of the cities as opposed to just seeing random landmarks in the history of that.
Yep.
We're going to get a little bit more into the city, a little bit more. I guess a little bit more travel based because
Yeah.
it's going to be, a little bit broader, a little bit more to see, all of that sort of stuff. So
It's going to be informative. It's going to be more fun, but more importantly, it's going to be more raw. You're going to see a lot less unedited content. It's going to be more podcast-esque.
yeah,
More cut change to the mission. Mission-based. Just like Pork using a TV remote.
He's trying to
It's gonna
turn the
be,
TV
he's
off.
trying to turn the TV off.
it's not that one. It's not that one. It's that
You
one.
just
Yeah.
sat on it. That's the one.
Look, we got a camera here. We didn't see it. But
Yeah, point is, we are gone. We're off on the 24th of June. The initial travel route, travel plan
come
was
to
spoken
Avalon
about
Airport if you want to see us depart.
Yeah, that's the one.
We'll be
no.
there all day.
All
Yeah,
day.
all day. No, we're very excited.
Yeah.
We are very, very excited. We've got a lot of ideas on some videos in some cities that, they're going to be very exciting and very
There's a
interesting.
few missions. Yeah, you're going to be excited about the missions, man.
There are some
coming
road
up.
missions coming on. So
It's going to be awesome.
yeah, get excited for it. That's really my news this week is just sort of warming up, building up to those sorts of bits, getting ready to go again in a major way
Yeah.
abroad, different countries every couple of days. It's going to be really, really exciting. I'm dead keen for it. But Pork, move us on, mate. What's
Drag us through.
Speaking of not knowing what's ahead,
ooh
we're going to move on to
Wait.
some blind ranking
Oh.
of countries.
blind rankings? Okay, how many have we got?
We have 5.
Okay, so we'll work together to
Yeah.
rank them then.
Yeah.
Cool.
And they can let us know if they want more than one list. So if we want, so I only have 5, so we'll
Yeah.
do one round. If we want to do more than one round later on in different episodes,
Oh, yeah.
We can
let
call
us
this
know.
one.
You guys.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
cool.
like it.
Alrighty, hit us.
Alright. First country I'll give you is Croatia.
Alright. Wait up, this is kind of hard. Could we
It is
have
hard.
could we have all 5?
No, that's
No,
that's the point. That's the point. It's blind ranking.
You need
Yeah.
to rank it in order of where you think
Yeah.
it will be
Alright.
without
I'm
knowing the next
thinking
one.
4.
I was going to say, Croatia's cool and all,
Yeah, it's
but there's definitely better.
yeah, there is better. I don't know what because he's gonna be a
It's
dick.
going to be Spanner.
He's gonna be a dick and he's gonna put like he's gonna put like Australia in there and we're just gonna go like we're sick of it.
Yeah.
So it's gonna cop.
So we're going to
I'll
have...
give you a hint. Australia's not in this.
Tell us.
we're going to
I'm
have to...
thinking like-
I think we should say 5.
Yeah, I don't think it's the worst.
Yeah.
I think it's 3 or 4. It's middle ground, man.
Don't hold them up.
No,
I don't know.
no, they'll pick,
Alright.
they'll pick it. Yeah, I don't know why we're speaking so quiet. He's just he's sitting there. Yeah.
Alright. I reckon we put it mid because we're not going to be annoyed about it being 3.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
3.
Number 3.
Alright. Next country you get to rank is Brazil.
It's the probably top of the list of where I want to go. So I'm inclined to go 2, but I haven't been.
Alright.
So I can't put it. I don't know if I can put it 2, but I'd like to put it 2.
Brazil is green, so we shall put it 2. Because amber would be middle, red would be bottom 2.
Okay. Yeah.
Since
that's
we
fine.
don't know much.
Yeah, let's go 2. That's fine. Let's
go
go
with
2.
2.
Alright. Botswana.
Oh, that Botswana road trip's pretty epic.
Yeah, it is.
Top Gear,
That Top Gear one's
top moments.
fantastic. But you can't go. It's not.
Wait,
really
are we
right.
ranking it for like would want to visit, would want to live?
It's just, I think
in
it's
Just
just
the countries in
just
general.
ranking in general, yeah,
Like,
like
cool.
our views
this is
on
my
it.
list of
Yeah,
cool.
our views on it.
I've got nothing against Botswana.
It's not one.
But I can't
it's
put him
not
number one
going
in my
one,
right
But
way.
I don't think it's 5. But if we
Put it 4.
but now
He could chess players.
yeah, whatever comes next has to be
Yeah.
1 or 5. So
We've got to put it 4 then,
4,
and take the gamble.
4 it is.
Alright, number 4 because
Hungary.
5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But you don't know what's last.
I don't care.
yeah.
I'm sorry, but this, before we continue, reasoning behind this. Once had a Hungarian, guy live next to me, and on average, I'm going to base the entire population off of him.
That's fair enough. No, I think you're
No,
you're
I'm
right.
kidding. I went to Budapest, great city, had nothing wrong with the people. People there were awesome, but your one export to next door to me in Berlin was really brutally annoying. So you're 5th
I can live with
because of a Hungarian.
I can live with 5. I can live with 5.
Alright.
This is
I'm about to throw the laptop if you
Yeah.
stitch this up.
5 is Japan.
no,
Oh!
one is, no,
Oh,
one is
that's
Japan.
one, that's
One is
all.
Japan.
Sorry, the 5th one I'm giving
Yeah,
you.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
That's
I'm happy with
awesome.
that. No, Japan's good. I like Japan
Yeah.
a lot. I actually
Well,
probably,
played that well.
would go. Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's actually probably right.
Are you happy with that?
Yeah,
I
that's
think,
actually.
I actually don't think we've flipped that list.
I'll read your list out to you. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
got Japan,
Yeah,
Brazil,
yeah,
Croatia,
yeah.
Yeah.
Botswana, and Hungary.
I think that's pretty
That's
good.
pretty. We're
I
done
think-
pretty
yeah,
well
I
there.
think I think we've done pretty well on that one.
Think about it.
Japan's sick, man.
Yeah,
Japan's sick.
Brazil, awesome. Croatia, as we said, it's here.
It's good.
It's not
yeah.
going to annoy us, but it's not
Yeah,
over the moon.
and Botswana you probably wouldn't put above Croatia.
Purely because, South African country.
Yeah,
You're not going to go live there
yeah,
for fun.
and yeah, Hungary. Yeah,
because I'm just...
yeah.
No, hold on. We need to be specific about this. I don't like that
Millsy
specific...
hates all Hungarian people.
Hey, that's what you were basing it on.
Yeah,
If
all Hungarian
I had to
people.
base the whole population off a Hungarian dude who had an underage girlfriend, I'm not
Hey, that
gonna.
wasn't necessary.
But he
There was
did.
no need for that.
But he did.
You've just said that you don't like all Hungarians because they're all nonsense. That's what you've just said.
If someone wants to prove it wrong, they're more than welcome.
Yeah, please DM us if you're Hungarian
And you,
with an overage girlfriend.
yeah. And
Of age, not overage. Of age.
we'll come and we'll have a beer, and you can resolve my Hungarian grief.
Yes, I like that. I think we've done well on that list.
So
That's significantly better than I was expecting it to go.
bit of blind ranking. I like
Yeah.
it.
Do we have Porky's Bits?
No, we have Porkipedia.
The B grade version.
Yeah, I'm not interested in Porkipedia. I want Porky's Bits.
Wait, blind ranking.
Porky's Bits, Porky's Bits, Porky's Bits.
What are we going to call the blind ranking segment?
Probably the blind ranking segment.
Big blind ranking.
Blanking.
BB.
Blanking.
Blanking. No. Ranking blind things.
RBT.
We
ranking
can come up with that
blind
off camera.
Yeah, I don't think that's an on-camera thought
Alright.
process.
RBT.
Alright, moving along. You can call this one whatever you want,
Porky's Bits.
but anyway.
Pork's bit.
First one, we all know the rules. First one is you need to guess the largest exporters of tissues.
hell would export tissues?
America.
I feel like China.
The States. I think it's a big one. It's got to be a big one. I'm going to States.
China.
China's fourth.
Well, that's not very helpful, is it?
Indonesia's first.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got that.
Where
I
they-
wouldn't know
US
it.
wasn't even on the list.
No, I wouldn't have been anywhere near that.
So Indonesia makes a lot of white flags. They're the
Anyway.
largest white flag producer nationally.
I thought that was France.
I mean, yeah, it's a disappointment. They use them.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they don't export them. They
French,
keep them. Yeah,
They
they keep them.
import them.
Who's the
Yeah.
largest importer?
France.
Wait, French army? Government.
I can ask the largest.
Yeah,
I have
hey.
the answer to the largest importers of tissue.
That's what
Okay.
I want. This is government contract for France.
You're gonna
100%.
need to guess that.
France. No.
Ah. Largest
I'd
import.
love it if it was right. I don't think it
So-
is, but I'd love it if it was right. It might be one of the big boys, you know.
Yeah, alright,
Like,
you
it
know what?
might
I'll
be the
stick with
States.
China.
But if they're fourth biggest exporter,
Yeah, maybe they export it to put like the made in stamp on it. And
see,
send it back.
States makes sense to me if it's not one of the big exporters because there's a lot of people, and if they're not making mass amount of tissues, they're going to need to get them from somewhere.
Actually, you know what? Every roadside stop through Africa, like just going around, everyone's selling bloody tissues. Like all the people. But I'm going to go with India.
What'd you say?
Cool. I think I'm just going to stick with the States. If they're not a big exporter,
But, alright,
yeah,
India.
It's
lock
the
it in.
UK.
That makes sense. We're all sad. Yeah.
And it's always cold.
Yeah, we're all sad. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, and then next to France, so
USA
Oh.
is second.
Yeah,
Then you
there you
got
go.
Germany and France.
So the UK,
oh, France are over
France
there.
are
Yeah.
on the list, yeah.
Yeah,
France, you need to expand your surrendering ability.
Have it on a local level.
Yeah, main manufacturing needs to be increased.
Alright. Largest exporter of tropical fruits. I can give you a summary of what these fruits are if you like.
Give us two fruits.
Alright. Figs and mangoes.
Mexico.
Mexico's a call.
And mangosteens.
Australia could be up there.
I agree.
I'm gonna go Australia. I think Australia is up there.
Mexico is the answer.
Nice, well done.
Alright, tell me the largest importers of wheat.
Germany.
China.
Egypt.
Oh, I did know that. I should have thought a bit
Of course you
longer.
did.
China was second then.
Because, no, what they do is so, like, Ukraine and Russia, who are, like, large producers, send their wheat to Egypt, it gets milled and processed,
Oh, okay.
and then sent to the EU.
That makes sense, yeah.
They're just the world's largest millers of wheat.
That makes sense, yeah, that's fair.
Damn it,
Fair enough.
I did know that.
I just went Germany for beer, but I imagine they grow most
They
of that
grow
themselves.
that.
I realised that when I said it, but
Alright, largest exporters of ships, boats, and floating structures.
That's got to be China.
it's either that or something like Japan. Oh, actually no, it wouldn't be Japan. Japan make the motors.
Think about, like, the shipyard capacity of a country.
Yeah.
Big docking capacity.
Yeah.
Thanks, Paul.
Alright.
Can you dock port? Are you a docking
No,
capacity?
can't
No need. No need. Yeah, China's fair. States obviously springs to mind. Britain springs to mind. A lot of ports.
Yeah, but you got to use them for more than like your tinny. Like this was the largest export,
It
yeah,
is largest
Yeah.
exporters.
and the UK don't make nothing.
No, that's true. China's probably the answer.
Pick
I'm
one.
gonna stick Japan. I'm gonna stick Japan.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna stick with
It was
Japan.
China.
Yeah.
He stood no chance.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Who was like? Do you have any other two,
Yeah.
three?
You got China,
Yeah.
South Korea,
Yeah.
Japan,
Yeah.
and then Italy.
Yeah. Around there.
No, it's good. That's comfortable.
Comfortable.
We're getting better at getting them in the right area today.
Yeah, yeah, that was pleasant.
Alright, largest exporter of rubber apparel. gloves, mittens, mitts, not hard rubber.
Somewhat cold.
No.
No, yes, you're right. No.
Talking rubber here.
Yeah.
Indonesia.
Yeah. Yeah, but Indonesia are the highest producers.
Thailand.
China.
Thailand.
China makes sense.
I bet you, yeah, it's probably that Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll read 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Fourth is Indonesia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Third is Thailand.
Oh, so what is it?
Second
Laos,
Second is
Cambodia.
China.
Laos,
First
Cambodia.
is Malaysia.
Malaysia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, we're in the right
Yeah,
area.
Yeah.
we're on the money.
Alright. Largest exporter of rare earth metal compounds.
Rare
Yeah.
earth producers: Australia, Russia, China,
Yeah, Australia, Russia. were first in my head.
Kazakhstan,
That's actually fair.
Canada, Brazil, Kazakhstan.
Again, I'm drawn to Australia because I know
Oh.
that it's such a there's such a massive
Congo have a
mining
lot of rare
industry.
earths. Congo
Yeah,
have a
that's
lot of rare
true.
earths. Or no, I'll go. Or Congo.
I am just drawn to stick to Australia because I know how big the mining industry is here.
Oh, we'll go Australia.
I'm
get it
gonna
wrong.
go to Australia.
I kind of want to change to like Mozambique or the Congo or something.
Yeah.
Mozambique.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Malaysia again.
Again, what's the top couple?
So you got Malaysia,
Yeah.
China,
Yeah,
Burma,
yeah.
and USA.
No, of course it's the States. Yeah.
That's fair.
Alright, we're gonna move on. I think this is the 8th one. So
Okay.
maybe we can wrap this up here.
No, this is special.
Last one. I thought you guys would like this one. Country with the most tractors per capita.
Right. Okay. A lot of farming going on. So,
Tractors per capita.
see, Britain.
Lots of farming, but less science.
Yeah, I know. So, because Britain springs to mind, lots of farming in Britain, but so many people. Australia could again be up there. Lots of farming, not so many people.
Keep in mind the website I'm using to research. I think it counts Britain as the UK.
Yeah,
Yeah, diluted.
yeah.
I'm gonna go with Poland.
That's a fair call. Germany could be up there. Again, we're saying lots of wheat in Germany for beers.
Well, I can think of tractor.
Drotter.
Anyway.
Italy,
Maybe it's South American.
South America. South
A lot
America
of food
could
comes out of
be.
there.
Yeah, somewhere, Peru,
Argentina.
Argentina. God, it's tough, man.
There's a lot of tractors.
Can you
in
see-
If you want a clue,
Italy makes
do you
sense.
want a clue?
No.
it. No.
Okay.
Italy makes
Actually,
sense.
wait. Tell us how many tractors they have.
54.2 per 1,000 people.
That's a lot of tractors.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
tractors.
Oh, that's a lot of tractors.
You're getting half a tractor for every 10 people.
New Zealand.
Oh,
No.
Germany. I'm gonna stick with Germany.
Poland, final answer, lock it in.
Oh, could be Italy. I'm gonna stick with Germany.
It's Slovenia. None of you were even close.
Yeah. I said
Oh,
Italy.
technically,
I said
yeah,
Italy. I'm right on the
technically, yes,
border.
close,
Yeah.
but also the top four: Estonia
Yeah,
Yeah,
is fourth,
tiny.
Serbia,
yeah,
Tiny.
Austria,
yeah.
Tiny.
and Slovenia.
All places that would make a lot of beer.
All places that have a lot of, like, a high GDP per capita to buy a tractor.
Yeah.
Damn it.
But yeah, my thought process was the reason I was thinking Italy, pasta, and beer.
Yes.
You need wheat for pasta and beer.
Yes, but what if you just buy wheat?
Well, then you don't need a tractor.
Correct. Which is, I think, what happened here.
Probably, yeah. But anyway, I believe after that,
2-0.
not a bad showing though. We were in the right areas for a lot of
100%.
this time.
So, Pork, what was the score?
We can move on. And that terrible disappointment, it is time to end. Thank you very much for joining us for episode 12.
Yep.
It's nice to be back, sitting in the same vicinity,
Yeah.
making sure that there was no cheating going on, although I'm still not entirely convinced of it. Make sure that you are following us on our socials, subscribe to the YouTube, rate the podcast, all that fun stuff. If there's any sort of segments or countries that you want us to talk about, make sure to comment or send us a DM or anything like that. We'll get to as many as we can. Thank you guys for watching.
Stay not French. We'll see you next time.
See you later.
See ya.